guys, whenever you want to focus on the features of quadratics, I highly recommend you use Desmos for this, because Desmos provides you a visual of everything you're looking at. And one of the things I do want to emphasize though, when you see a quadratic in what is called vertex form, basically when you have a parentheses, it's very easy to see what everything means. For example, when it's in vertex form, the letter A is going to represent the direction of the parabola, whether the parabola goes up or the parabola goes down. All right, and the letter H, not the minus, just the H, represents the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetries is where you cut it in the middle when it crosses what X. So in this case, maybe it crosses at -1. That will be your axis of symmetry. Once again, the K, it represents whether it's a maximum or minimum value. So if it's a parabola going up, the K will represent its lowest point. If it's a parabola going down, the K will represent its maximum point. So once you have it in vertex form, it makes it very easy for you to spot everything. But once again, let's use Desmos to help me find this information. For example, I know you already see the answers, but on the homework, if they're asking you to find all these things, the vertex, the max, and the axis of sim, simply graph this on Desmos and see, and you're going to see how easy it is. So let's go ahead and do Desmos right now. I'm going to open it and I'm going to put it side by side so it's easy to spot. There we go. So let's graph this, guys. Y equals -2 parentheses x plus 5 squared plus 4. There it is. And you don't need that equation for now. And if we were to look at the graph by itself, well, once again, max. We know the maximum point is the K. So in this case, 4, as you see in my answer, is already there. That's my highest point. The vertex, it's the point where the direction shifts. So you can see my point is actually -5, 4. I found it through Desmos. Axis of symmetry, where is the graph being crossed? Well, notice here, the graph in the middle, if I were to take a screenshot of this, if I were to take a screenshot so I can write on it, you will notice the graph in the middle is crossing at X between -4 and -6. And exactly between those numbers is -5 on the X line. So that's how you know that axis of symmetry is when X is -5, right? So it's basically how you can use Desmos, and you can do it for all of them. When they say zeros is when it crosses the X, when the parabola touches. In this case, there are a bunch of decimals, but in other examples, they might be easier to spot, and so forth. Use Desmos to help you answer these questions. It's going to make life so much easier.